And then, as you heard Aaliyah say just a few moments ago, there's a food truck rally that is still being held right now, and they are taking donations for the victims and the victims' families as everyone already begins the healing process. Not even 12 hours after this happened. We're coming up on 12 hours here in just a few minutes. And this is something that we're seeing the community again already come together and try to recover. We've had, as Mayor Neely put it, a really rough 6 months in the city of Dayton. She said that it's something you work through. She said you work through that, and that is what the city of Dayton is already obviously beginning to do. The Oregon District is expected to open for business later this afternoon. They want everyone to know that it is a safe area, and that's something that people who live and work there and who go there for recreation say they never feel unsafe in the Oregon District. Part of that because there's always a police presence. That's a part of Dayton that they've wanted to really make family friendly and make a place where people can come and feel safe. And that's something that they try to do. And as you saw this morning, even in a worst case scenario, those police are able to act.
Come get me, damn it.
Able to neutralize the suspect immediately. This investigation is now expanding outside of the Oregon District. We have Deborah Bogart. She is live in Bellbrook right now, where there is a road closed behind her. We're going to find some more information now.
Yeah, Bellbrook Police Chief Doug Doherty just spoke with us moments ago. I'm going to step out of the scene. He's actually talking to other news stations right now. But the latest information right now is that Bellbrook Police, Dayton Police, and FBI are here. Now, this scene here is related to the events at the Oregon District last night. They are saying the suspect does live here on this street. Again, that is 24-year-old Connor Betts here in the Creekview Drive here in Bellbrook. Now, they have cleared the house and a few vehicles. They say the suspect lived here with 3 or 4 family members. Can't say yet what was taken from the house, but they have been here busy collecting evidence. They did have officers here just after 4 a.m., and they are still here. This road will be closed until most likely tomorrow, out of respect for the family and the neighbors. They say they have prepared for situations like this, but have never had to conduct a search warrant that was related to a type of situation like this. Now, we did speak to one neighbor who has known the suspect for 19 years. He said that he remembers him as a nice guy and said this really had...
What happened? Where'd you go?
Lived, and they are still here. They're still at the scene. Police are still here investigating, collecting evidence. They can't say yet what they have taken from the scene, but we are still here on scene. We're working to learn more, and of course, we will pass that along to you as soon as we know it.
September 27th.
Live in Bellbrook, Deborah Bogart, 2 News, working for you.
All right, let's go ahead and reset here.
September 27th.
In the Oregon District, we know that shooter, 24-year-old Connor Betts, was dressed in body armor, had a high-capacity magazine loaded into his .223 rifle, had multiple other magazines on his person, and began shooting outside in the Oregon District. Now, then, they were able to neutralize the suspect in a matter of seconds. We talked typically about...
I guess there's a shoe donation, too.
Minutes. This was seconds. Within 1 minute of that shooting starting in the Oregon District, that shooter was dead on the ground. Police were able to respond that quickly, and that's something that we, keep hearing from all of these officials, from Mayor Whaley, from other federal officials, even the president calling out Dayton Police, talking about what a wonderful job they did being able to neutralize the suspect and keep the situation from being even worse. As it is, we have 27 people who were hospitalized, 15 have been released so far, but we also have 9 people who are dead.
Which means 12 have not been released.
In that. We have an interview right now with a witness. We're going to listen
here
to
we go.
This obviously gives us a peek into exactly what was happening down there in the Oregon District just after 1 this morning. Let's listen to what they saw.
Face to face with this person.
I didn't come face to face at all with him. I was already on the other side of the hill. If I would have had 30 seconds less of me walking out of that building, I would have been in the front line of that fire.
Talk to me about that though. Inside, the noise inside of the club, people running out. You part of helping save lives this morning in all of this.
I wouldn't say I helped save nobody's life. Honestly, I was just reacting to a situation. I think everybody kind of worked together once you realize what happened. We've been doing that a lot here lately, and just when you're in the midst of it, you don't know how you're gonna react, and you think you're gonna be Superman or you think you're gonna be a tough, but sometimes you just want to run because you don't know where the bullets are coming from exactly. You don't know if you're gonna get the bullet next. So I'm not gonna say I really say. As I'm running to save my life, I just thought by yelling and telling people that it's actually a shooter that is, to run, that helped.
Anthony, you say you're in the midst of it. What does it sound like? What does it look like?
Just boom, 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 rapid. You could tell it's a big gun. You're not gonna get those from no handgun. You're not. Well,
Police able to stop this man. I mean, they shot him, but he was going to do damage.
yeah, good thing that the police are always down here. Every weekend I come down here, it's heavy presence of police just because they know it's a party scene. They keep it calm down here. There's usually no issues, so they were able to act. I could tell.
What were they able to do? Act?
It's missing him firing. You can hear them at the end firing with him, and they ended the situation fast. So
He's reading a script right here.
Trying to help. I've seen a lot of people trying to give CPR to victims and things like that. And that's what most of the scene looked like.
You described the sound of the gun, saying it was a big, heavy weapon. What did it look like? Do you see the gun?
It looked like a
It looked
gun.
like an assault rifle. If I was across the street, I can't get a clear description of what exact kind of gun it is.
He was wearing all black.
Black.
Police had told us that he was wearing body armor. What else did he have on it? Just kind of.
That's just my vision for me. Noticing that first, just initial me vision where the bullets was coming from. That's how I could see he wasn't hiding. He was blunt with it. So that's all I seen. I can't say I seen.
Or he's just listening through his earpiece.
You were leaving the club. You say 30 minutes later you had planned on staying a little bit longer.
Yeah, just while we was walking out, it was just we was having so much of a good time that my cousin was just like, man, we should have left at 1:30, but we both had to be at work this morning. He had to go at 4, had to be at 6, so we planned to leave at 1. So when we walked out there, we seen people that we knew going in. We seen a lot of people. It was the line was.
He sounds like he's over-explaining himself, kind of like SJD.
Until 2:30 here.
Anthony Reynolds, people that you know were inside that club at that time.
Yes.
You've been in touch with your loved ones, everyone, people safe, people you know.
People I know, most of them, everybody is safe. After that, just learning about a couple of friends from high school and stuff with their children's mother, and had another friend that I was in the marching band with. His sister was killed, so just those 2 people that I know for sure have lost one. Then when they send the numbers going up, we don't know who else yet. We haven't been able to contact everyone.
What goes through your mind when you hear those numbers? You were there.
I'll get paid for my acting.
Man, that life could change in the blink of an eye, because we were having a good time, not expecting nothing. We wasn't ready for that, and just showing, man, them guns, man, they just don't need to be out there.
There you go. That's the motor right
It's
there.
scary, bro. I got kids.
Take the guns.
I wanted to make it home. I could have not made it home just for trying to have a good time.